Yo guys, what is good? Welcome back on the Uncle Sharma channel. Quick match reaction of Inter 2, Villareal 4. The last pre-season match of this pre-season. And it's a loss, another loss. Not good at all, apart from Lugano. I don't think we won any match, did we? Unless we won one on penalties, can't remember. But yeah, it's not been a good pre-season at all in terms of results. But again, I keep saying results in pre-season no matter. If I try to actually look at pre-season results from the last season and the season before, and it's just so hard to do because you know why? Because no one cares about pre-season. Websites even struggle to even update or say what the scoreline was in those matches. But yeah, again guys, I'm just calling for people not to panic and not to worry too much about what's happening in pre-season. But today was the final match of the preseason, which I have to, I even have to admit, like the last match, you have to show some signs of life. And once again, there wasn't too much from Inter. 4 goals conceded, that's too many. Even in preseason, there's just too many goals to concede. De Vrij, interviewed after the match, said too many goals to concede. We need to work on our defending. Off the ball, work needs to be done. And it's not just about the defenders, just the whole team, just very lackadaisical, poor tracking back. And of course, a lot of it is because it's pre-season, you can't be bothered to track back a run of 50-60 meters, the run that you normally would do in a normal match. But again, some not good signs defensively, and Inzaghi said the exact same thing, which is a good thing. It means that, obviously he's not happy with what he's seeing, and it will be addressed in this 1 week that we have remaining, guys. 1 week left till we officially come back. Serie A comes back. I am actually looking forward to it. I know it's hard with this iffy pre-season, but in general, today, yesterday Premier League came back. It's just nice watching football again. But of course, my beloved Serie A and Inter is what I'm interested in. Positive, let's talk about a few positives from today. Aslani came in. Brozovic slightly injured, a muscular fatigue, which is the same injury Gosens had last week. So it's normal in pre-season because the players are doing a lot of physical athletic work. There can be muscular fatigue, and apparently his calf had a little muscular fatigue. Nothing to worry about. So Aslani slotted in, and actually finally a vice Brozovic there. Up and down, highs and lows from Aslani. Some really nice switches of play. I was very impressed. Actually, this is something that Brozovic. I asked Brozovic to do a bit more. Because, I guess once you get that experience, you become a bit more safe with your passing, whereas Aslani was quite risky with a lot of the switches of play, and some of them were very nice. But at the same time, he was at fault for one of the goals, if it was the second one, I believe. Mistake, playing out from the back, gifts it to them, and then also goes out to press a little bit too, haphazardly, gets nutmegged with the cross, and then, awful defending by Inter in general, completely left Coquelin unmarked, and then, Handanovic on that Coquelin goal. The shot was pretty much straight at him. Onana, I don't know how long it will take for Inzaghi to put him into the team, but yeah, no good signs from Handanovic today. I think Handanovic today probably was at fault or just not very good on at least 2 of the 4 goals. But anyway, I was trying to talk about the positives on that. But yeah, Aslani, ups and downs, positives and some negatives. I think, Lukaku, the fact that I've noticed this when he was at Chelsea last year as well, I feel like he has improved his heading. Like he's actually dominating in the air like he should be. Like for the size that he is, I've always felt like he was not good enough in the air for what he should be. And at Chelsea, some of the goals he scored last season and some of the goals he's scoring in pre-season with Inter, I'm seeing some improvements. Completely bullied Pau Torres off the ball. And of course the cross coming from Robin Gosens, finally an assist, Robin Gosens to Lukaku. Hopefully we see that much more often in the coming season, and Gosens finally showing some signs of life. I know people were starting to get worried about Gosens. I'm not worried about Gosens in terms of output. I think he will put up his, nice number of goals and assists, 6-7 goals and 6-7 assists. I think that he'll put up 10 plus goal contributions in my opinion. It's just his physical condition that we're worried about. But yeah, hopefully he's going to be okay. Liked what I saw from his 50 something minutes. Linked up with Bastoni well, and Hakan and Lautaro on that side. I think Dumfries shows some good signs as well today. De Vrij, I actually liked De Vrij today. Probably was at fault for that last goal. But I did like, I saw an improved De Vrij in terms of his defending and on the ball as well. Really liked what I saw from De Vrij. Skriniar looks out of condition, obviously, because he started pre-season like the latest out of all of our players because of his injury. If De Vrij or Bastoni or someone else was flamed for that one of the goals like he was in that action, we would have been making videos, especially me. I would have been much more focusing if it was De Vrij saying like, oh yeah, this guy's dusted, not enough pace. But when Skriniar gets dusted like that, we tend to forgive him. But yeah, again, he is definitely the least in shape out of all the players. Lukaku, Lautaro in general today, nothing. I don't even see them linking up. Pretty poor showing from them two up front. And then again, Dzeko Correa, it just seems that guaranteed substitution from Inzaghi. I just keep saying, like, I hope it's just not gonna be his thing in the coming season. Like 60th, 70th minute, Dzeko Correa just comes on. Like, no, have to leave at least one of Lukaku, Lautaro on for the full 90 minutes. And you can't just change the front two unless it's like, some desperate measure, because it just kills the flow of the game. Dzeko was just, diabolically bad when he came on. Like, there was that one play where he controlled the ball and Bellanova and everyone on the right was completely free, and he chose to force it down the left. Awful me. Just looks completely dusted, man. It's sad. But Di Marco on the left-hand side, another positive note, came on, an assist for the ever immortal Danilo D'Ambrosio, of course, far post header goal to give us some hope in the game. But yeah, Di Marco playing a left wing back again, as I keep saying. Interesting that Inzaghi's actually continues to play him a left wing back, which he wasn't towards the end for most of last season. And it's Darmian who's playing left centre back, which is, a lot of us were calling for that, because Darmian's not too shabby on the ball. Like, obviously Di Marco is better on the ball if you want to progress, but Darmian as a left wing back, we know he's going to probably cut back onto his right, so it just makes sense to have Di Marco there. And great left foot Di Marco, we keep saying. He's I wouldn't be surprised if Di Marco starts ahead of Gosens the first Lecce match. There are rumours that may happen, and I wouldn't be against it, because Gosens hasn't got the 90 minutes in his leg yet. Di Marco has been impressive, and he probably deserves it as well. But yeah, overall, I just obviously hope they iron out all any issues defensively, offensively that we need to do. Again, guys, don't panic. I still am confident that this team is good enough to challenge for the Scudetto. Obviously, it depends all on Skriniar staying to the end of the Mercato, which you can't guarantee, but time is ticking. The more it goes on, they said that Inter set a deadline if they want to sell anyone, and that deadline looks to be over. But obviously we can't trust Suning, Zhang and co that they will keep their word if the offer comes in. But again, I'm not seeing anything particularly mad from any other team in pre-season. Like, Milan are looking good, but I'm not seeing like some mad signings or from Juve. The level of Serie A still is not particularly that high. There's no super teams once again. So yeah, keep the faith. I'm still quite confident, and let's see if we can add anything at the end, till the end of this transfer window. Looks like we're struggling to, but Pinamonti should unlock that final centre-back incoming. Yeah, we'll see what happens. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you make of Inter Villareal? What are your thoughts going into the season? What more do we need before this transfer window ends? And yeah, make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Ciao ragazzi, forza Inter!